Okay, so I'm sure this one looks familiar. This is the one where I had mowed the two side by side, one super tall and weed infested, and one super nice. And the thing is with this one, is that he is on call. He just prefers to be on call, not on a schedule, and I can see why. He's a new customer, and he prefers to wait for it to get ridiculous. It has been 6 weeks since I mowed it. I'm coming over to this area, if you remember, it was super weed infested. Yep, and it basically still is. It's just got more grass in it now. And you know, with some fertilizer, this could be turned around. And then of course there's the nice yard. With a good amount of fertilizer, this could be turned around, turned into a nice yard. See how bad the back is? Oh yeah, same thing. Oh yeah. You know, what are you going to do? You see, you got some customers that prefer to stay on call. And they will call you at the worst possible times, of course. And they're usually impatient. This guy is very, very patient. He will wait for me. And I think because he knows he's got a good thing going. I do charge him double because it's ridiculous like this, but didn't talk to him this time. My wife fielded the call. Gosh, we got to talk. Because if he's going to do this to me every time, I really don't even want it. I sort of want it because it's fun, but I don't know, it's kind of a principle thing. Anyway, this should be interesting. What I'm going to do on this one, I have a subscriber named Ryden Green, and he keeps on suggesting to do a layer cut, where you go through on the first cut all the way up, which for me would be 5 inches or a little above, and then just take layers off, take an inch or two off on each pass, and then lay it down. I do it that way sometimes already, but I've never filmed it, so this would be a good opportunity to do that. Anyway, I think you saw, let me turn it off for a second. Okay, so yeah, as you can see, I've edged already, and it was bad at 6 weeks, but I'm going to blow all that up into the grass and then mulch everything up, and I don't know, try to film it from some new angles this time. So let's do it. Okay, so what do I think about that? I don't really know, actually. Of course, the way I usually mow these is this had to be mowed at 2.75, which is as low as I go, and that's generally the ones that want to cut once a month. They usually say as low as you can possibly cut it, to buy them more time for the next cutting. And so 2.75 is the goal, and we're going from what, a foot and a half to, no, it was only about a foot, to 2.75, so 12 inches to less than 3. And so the idea is to go in steps, increments. The increments were 5 inches to 3.5 inches to 2.75. I think you saw that I was doing 3 levels. And now the question is whether or not that was any faster. And I don't even know, and I just did it. I can't tell. It's one of those things that had to be tried. I've done this several times. I go through some yards sometimes that, it literally won't cut down at the lowest level. I mean, it will, but it will bog it down really bad. So I've done it before, where I started at 5 inches, but gosh, never a whole yard like this. So it's up to you. If you think it was faster, let me know. If you think it was slower, let me know, and I'll be looking at it too. Decide if that's the way I'm going to tackle these sometimes when they come up. So now I've got this section here with all the weeds that can't be blown any direction, so I have to go get my mulching mower, and why not? I'll do that in levels too. Okay, there it is. Looking good again. Again, I kind of feel like that scene in Mr. Incredible saying, "I wish the world would stay saved." Because I know it's not going to look anything like this next time he calls. I just hope I can intercept the call next time and say, you know, you got to go on like every 2 weeks. At 3 weeks at the very most. Because 6 weeks is just insane. Anyway, I know what y'all were saying through your monitors. You were saying you're weed whacking the wrong direction and you were supposed to weed whack first. Well, you know, I'll agree with you. I was supposed to weed whack first. The idea there is everything that you weed whack off the wall gets all mowed up instead of, you know, kind of lying around there on the ground, as you can see. So yeah, that's just something. I've been doing this for a really, really long time, and I've always done it the same way, and I just can't seem to change. But as for mowing the other direction, mowing from left to right, it will spray towards the wall, and it kind of keeps everything contained near the wall, which is why I do it that way. But the other way, going from right to left, will spray everything towards you and out into the yard, which is probably the fastest way, but it's just not the way I've always done it. Anyway, so this one is done for now, and we'll see what he decides. Anyway, right here at the end, I want to remember this time to do a shout out to Lanier Lawn Care. I'll put the link down, and that's going to be the only thing in the description. It's just going to say go to Lanier Lawn Care at this link. Because, number one, I promised like a month ago I was going to do that. I didn't. And, you know, he's got a lot at his channel. He's got a lot of good mowers. He provides excellent footage, and he's got a drone now. And it just seems to be all full of surprises over there. Who knows what he's going to have next, so y'all have to go over there now. Bye.